Here we are. Hello, guys. Happy Friday. Y'all tell me if you can hear me. Hello. How are you doing? You know, we're trying something new. Hi. Yes, it has been. It's been something. It's been something. Hello, guys. Happy Friday. How are you doing? I am doing the last bit of my glitter pens. We're just sealing them. You can hear me? Okay, perfect. Because I got this little guy here, so that way you guys wouldn't hear like everything else. I'll let go good, but it's just I don't know. We're trying this little guy out today because that way you can hear me and not everything around me, like my AC unit. You know, I'm doing good. How are you? You know, I just got it's a little cheapy boy, so I don't know. Yay! I'm glad. I know those Mother's Day stuff should be getting there to you guys. Oh, then I'm good. Okay, good. I was gonna say, because then I can go this way, right? And you can still hear me, and you don't hear me all the way far apart, or all the way like in another world. I feel like it's been a while since to catch you on. I know. So I went live on Monday, and then Ethan has been really bad lately, like sleeping wise. And we've just been struggling. We have been struggling with it, and I just didn't have the energy. We didn't have the energy. Ah, yay! I'm glad. Oh, there we go. I feel like it's been a while. It has been a while. He's just been bad with his sleep. His top teeth are hurting him. Oh, and then we had to take him again to the doctor on Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday that we had to take him. But yeah, this one is a custom order. You sounded weird, and I see the microphone now. Do I sound weird or do I sound better? I don't want it to be an awful thing. I don't know what I sound like. We recorded myself talking before. It sounds muffled. Does that sound better? I don't know. Not weird, just different. You probably hear me drinking my drink now. Hey, I don't have to yell. It's just very different. A little farther away. How's that? Is that better? Hey, Connor, how are you? We're going to test this. We're going to test this out. Is that better? When I get loud, it sounds distorted. Okay. Is that better? Do I sound better this way? Hi, Grace. I'm doing good, Connor. How are you? I have to remember that I can actually just talk normal. Yes, is that better? Y'all let me know, okay? Because we're figuring this out together. Because I feel like if I have a mic on and I can just walk over there and y'all can still hear me talking instead of me yelling. And also, too, it helps out with when Ethan is asleep, whenever he's doing his nap time. Because he's right across the window. He's right across the wall. So sometimes it can be a little too loud. Hi, Sheila. I'm doing good. Happy Friday. We are sealing glitter pins. I feel so professional. It does. And right now there is an AC unit next to me, and you guys would always hear my fan. You'd hear my humidifier. You'd hear my fume extractor. You'd hear everything. So here you can just probably just hear me, maybe a little bit of the music, maybe a little bit. But no, we're just healing pens. This is the last bit that I have left to do for May 10th. Happy Friday. I hear the music a little bit. Didn't hear. Okay, as long as you didn't hear me drink my drink, I think we're good. Because that's a little bit not good. Because Travis always makes fun of me for when I swallow like any liquids. And he's like, why are you swallowing so loud? And I'm like, this is not how you drink water. This is not how you drink sodas or anything like that. And he's like, no. He said, you're so loud. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. That's just what my body be doing. He said, well, can you be a little bit quieter? And I'm like, how do you be quieter? I don't understand. I know my son does that and I get so overstimulated and I'm just like, I do that myself. I don't like to hear people eat. Drinking, sometimes it's okay. But like, for example, there's certain people that like to chew with their mouth open. That'll send me to oblivion. I get so mad. Hi, Kaylee. Oh my gosh, if you're breathing too loud, please don't. Please don't. If you're breathing too loud, just absolutely not. I get grossed out too. I feel you. Yeah. My mom has a tendency to chew like this is gonna sound rude. And I've told her before. I told her, I was like, Mom, you chew like a cow. Like, you know how the cows chew? They're that type of no. That type of chewing. I always tell her, and she's like, nah, leave me alone. And I'm like, Mom, we're in a public. Don't do that. Yay! I'm glad you got your Mother's Day box. Breathing bothers me. I have asthma, so there goes that. If you are breathing too loud, I saw that with gum. Oh my gosh, no. You say that with gum. Yes. Yes. I'm just like, can you just not? The only time that I'm out of breath is like if I'm walking upstairs, because I'm out of shape. Who isn't that? I mean, I'm a circle. Circle's a shape. We'll go. We'll go with that. I'm a circle. We'll do that. But yeah, my mom, she chews like there's no tomorrow. And then sometimes I ask her, I'm like, you saving that for later or something? And she tells me I'm mean. Mine is when people eat so loud, I lose my same. I can't hear people eat when they are live, no matter. I try my hardest. That's why, like, you'll never see me live and eating something. Even when I was pregnant, like, I would be like, hey, I'm gonna be going and getting a snack, and then I'll be back. Right? That's what I would do because I had to eat a little bit more when I was pregnant. I'm like, I'll be back. I work in pulmonary, so I need to hear the heavy breathing and the rattles. See, but that's different, okay? When it involves medical and it has to do with, life. Look at the beach pen. Stop you not. Wait, what? Stop you not. What did I do? Hi, Heather. How are you? I'll be the man. Oh, I forgot y'all can hear me now. Shit. I can't sing. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. Ethan finally slept for almost 6 hours straight. This is the first time in like a few weeks. People actually use their manners. I completely agree. From a border town, South Australia. Oh, nice. Well, I am from Texas. How are you doing? Hi, Eileen. Yes, Ethan his sleep has been so terrible for like almost a week now. He was sleeping waking up every 30, 40 minutes, sometimes every hour to 2 hours. And finally, last night was the first night that he slept for almost 6 hours straight. I woke up in a panic. And I was like, "You okay?" No, he was fine. He was just sleeping away. Oh, someone was muted. Is that medium viscosity? I think so, yes. Hi, Paloma. I'm glad you're doing good. What do I need to order? What do I need in order to buy pop sockets wholesale from Pop Socket? If you go onto their website, there should be, I don't know exactly where, you might have to scroll all the way down. I forget what it's called. If not, like put in the Google search Pop Socket wholesale, and it should pop up with their website. And they have on there like things that they require from you. I don't remember off the top of my head. I just know that whenever I did that, I was like, all right, because you have to submit it to their, I think it's the email address. I think they have an email address on there. But if you can't find it on their website, search for it on Google, and then you'll see it pop up from their website, the PopSocket one. But I would need a business license. Do you not have one? I have a business license. I have I'm an LLC, and and I operate as an S corporation. So I have a tax identification, and what's my other thing? What other license? I have a few licenses. So, because that's all I provided. I provided my all the information, what I was doing, what I was going to use it for, all that stuff. Obviously, where I'm located, what type of business I am, if I have a website, all that jazz. Seems very complicated to get. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I provided my EIN number, and my sales tax information to them. Thank you for the follow. Look, this is the one I was showing you guys. The colors. It is blue 5, blue 7, blue 5, blue 2. So pretty. Yeah, I believe you do need to have a tax number for them. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if I have maybe 1 or 2 of the mama shirts left. You may have to check on the website. You're welcome. Hi, Dana. How are you? Is anywhere else you look for acrylic blanks with SVG other than Zindi? Moxie Vinyls is a good one. And what is it? BAM acrylic blanks is another good one. Hi, Ale. How are you doing? Those are the other ones that I recommend that provide an SVG. But yes, for the one that was asking about the shirt, I want to say I have maybe 1 or 2 of the mama left. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know I have a few left of like the shirts that I am currently selling. Do y'all have any plans for this weekend? Can you believe it's May? Also, Ethan is 7 months old now. I'm obsessed with your pens. No one steals at my work. They know I will find them. I am glad. I'm glad that you're obsessed with them too, and don't let them take it away from you, because I will find them. Did you have a hard time with epoxy bubbles? I use resin rockers and still can't pop them. Yes. So I actually, when I was on in the hunt for resin, I did resin rockers. At the same time, I was doing Mr. Resin, and the only reason why I stopped using resin rockers was because I had ungodly amounts of bubbles, and it didn't work out for me. Hello. I am currently sealing my glitter pens. There's 2 left. Thank you, Connor. I am using Mr. Resin, yes. His 4th birthday party. Oh my goodness, something grew up so fast. Mom life has made me miss so many lives. I feel you, Anna. Sometimes I miss my own lives. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but Ethan did not let us sleep at all. He did not let us sleep at all. I literally slept for maybe 2 hours, if anything. And once I went to go get my mom, I literally was like, "Mom, or Travis went to go get her, and I when she got here, I was like, I am gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep because I have not slept for more than 2 hours." Oh, that sounds like fun, Dana. I know I have to start planning Ethan's birthday party. Because this is in 5 months now. Is that a mat or paper you're working on? This is parchment paper. And hello, by the way. I did. When my mom finally came, I went and I slept. And then I didn't start working until probably noon. Because by the time that she got here, it was like 9. So then I woke up like at 11, got some breakfast, came out here. I was dragging ass. I'm not going to lie. But I still managed to get some work done yesterday. And then finally, he slept for more than 2 hours this time. My son's first birthday party is on the 18th, and I'm barely starting to plan. Oh my goodness, what are you doing though? Do you have a link to your resin pen holders or have any tips to hold them while drying? No, these are actually ones that I made myself. I use the pen pals. If you search on Amazon pen pals, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can just attach those little pen pals to any little thing that you can slide underneath the light. I need to put those on my storefront. I keep forgetting. Just apart from like 20 people here. Oh, nice. I know. I'm debating on like, do I want to have like a big party or invite everybody and their mom over? I don't know. At the same time, I don't even know like if I want to even deal with it. But at the same time, it's his first birthday, right? Walmart has them. Do they? Oh, the pen pals. My bad. I was like, I thought you were talking about the trays. I was like, I haven't seen the trays. Monstera pen. Still one of my favorites. Parents. Also, my brain is fried. I'm not gonna lie. I actually got more sleep today than I have had in the last week or so, and my body don't know what to do. Thank you. I may look like garbage today, so I have been looking like garbage the last few days. Okay, it is Friday. Yes, we are not turning up. I will tell you that. I am having a mimosa right now. Thank you for the rose. I'm having a mimosa. Hi, Anisha. I'm good. How are you? We're turning up with a mimosa. This week has been, oh, Dora, I feel you. I was so excited that it's Friday, but then at the same time, I'm just like, I can't necessarily leave work. I'm drinking wine when I'm done with work. Oh, I feel you. See, look, this is my mimosa. That's my mimosa. There's no alcohol in it. It's just energy, just caffeine. It has, okay, so it's not just me. It has felt like a long week. Yes, I prefer smoking craft. Hey, you know, I feel you. Are we talking about that one thing that we're talking about? We're talking about that one thing because I have a funny story about that one thing. If we're talking about the same thing, she said yes. Okay, so I am a good girl. Okay, never really done anything in my life, right? There was one time, many years ago. Okay, I want to say it was like 6 years ago. I went to Colorado. Right, never done anything. I've always been a good girl. Okay, always been a little Miss Goody Two Shoes here, and the group of people that I went with were like, "Oh, let's go, to one of those places." And I was like, sure, right? And then I saw gummies, right? And the gummies, they were like, oh, like sour, watermelon, sour apple. And I was like, hey, I love gummies, as I have big bags of gummy bears back there that just got here. I was like, I love gummies. And, they were like, I was like, do they taste good? And they were like, yeah, they're watermelon. They should be fine, right? Um, Mind you, this first time ever doing anything, right? I take a watermelon gummy. At this point, me and Travis, we were just barely talking. I think we had just became boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay. Like literally 2 weeks. We had just been boyfriend and girlfriend for like 2 weeks. And I was on the phone with him and I had taken one gummy, right? The gummy was like this big, mind you. It was like a little square. I took this gummy. I passed the fuck out. I passed out. I locked the door. Okay. I locked the door because I got paranoid and I just passed out until the next day. And I vouched and I vouched. I vowed to never do it in my life ever again. And I haven't. That was the one. I was one and done. That was the one time and the one time only. And I was done after that. And then Travis was like, you're never going to try it ever again. And I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. Never been drunk. Never done anything else. Right. Um, I'm good. I don't need that. Like, I am a chicken. Yes, you can call me a chicken. I will act like a chicken because I am a chicken when it comes to that. I got you. You want me to be a rooster cockadoodle doo? I got you. You want me to lay an egg? I'll lay an egg too because I am a chicken. Hello, Jackie. What brand of LED lamp do you use? So I use two of them. I use the Sun UV and the AOK iTech. Yeah, I'm a chicken. I can't. I need to get a little koozie for this. It doesn't sweat everywhere. Doing anything because I would get super duper paranoid. I feel you. I feel you. I do the same thing. Look at how pretty this one is. I keep sliding. Bye, guys. This damn chair makes me sleepy. See, I think the brand that I got was the sleepy kind. We're gonna find the stethoscope clips. Are you talking about the ID tags? Dramatic showing, right? Dramatic. Was in the island and the was in the island of wait what the second time I done it I ate gummy and I was with my boyfriend in his car and tell me why I thought I was in the island on the beach. I'm not a brave. I'm not either. Mm-mm. Yeah, this one is the mint or blue one, and then the sunflowers. They don't want a name on it, so look how pretty it is. I love it. Get it before it goes. That's what I'm saying. Let's see, hopefully this is. Ooh, I started watching The Resident. I recommend it. I think I'm on episode 6 so far, and it's actually pretty good. I can't speak for the other seasons, but for the first season, I'm actually hooked. I recommend it. Your chair said we will exit right off the stage. Exactly right. They were like, Priscilla, you're doing too much. So you're doing too much right now. I love it. I just finished. Oh, you just finished it? Okay, yeah. So I think we're all on that. Like, need to put one more little coat. I saw it on like a recommendation on TikTok. Like, oh, you all should watch The Resident, and then it like just started trending again. And I was like, oh, I guess I've pretty much caught up on all my shows so far. Because I watched Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Grey's Anatomy, The Voice. I watched a lot of the Harlan Coben series on Netflix, and I'm caught up on everything. It's so epic. Okay, well, I'm glad because I am currently on the first season when the pen walks on its own, right? It was like, I'm done. So pretty. I finally added another light over here. I made room for it, so now I can do 18 pens instead of 12 at a time. So now we're rocking and we're rolling. Oh, to do. I'm watching, rewatching The Good Doctor. I watched The Good Doctor and I couldn't really get into it. Did you see the file on the day of the force? This kid on the trip? Oh no, I did not see the trial, but I walked in to go check on my mom, and they were showing, I guess, the clip, and my mom told me that the dad was doing something about the treadmill, and I was like, "What happened?" And then she was telling me, and I was like, "Are you serious?" I don't know the full story, but I didn't know that there was a trial. This, I made it. There is 2 left of these so far on the website. You're not a fan of The Good Doctor. I couldn't get into it. I know, it is so sad. Yeah, so if any of you guys want the mama shirt, I believe there is 2 of these left, and you get to choose your color. You get to choose a color shirt that you want. I will say a lot of people have been choosing the tan, the pink, the sage, and what was the other color? The tan, the pink, the sage, and the dark pink. Those have been the most requested colors for this shirt. And I have 2 left. I didn't even know that there was a trial. Hello, how are you? There's also other shirts in there too. I want to say the rhinestone one, there is the hot pink rhinestone. There's still 5 left. And the iridescent rhinestone, I believe there may be 1 left or it's already sold out. One or the other. I haven't fully checked. Yes, I would. Okay, so that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And I'm assuming that the accident that, caused his outcome was because he was trying to get back on the treadmill and something happened. Is that what happened? These are May 10th. May 10th shipping dates. Is that what happened? I didn't really get to see. Hello, hello. He fell multiple times. Okay, so I'm assuming it was because of the injuries that he sustained from the fall. Look at me over here. I've been watching this doctor series and I'm over here acting like a doctor. That's so sad. I hope he spends life in prison. And the moment that he gets into prison and they find out what he did, it's gonna get worse. I've been watching The Resident. I just started it. Thank you for the puff hearts. I appreciate it. That's so sad. Thank you for the Thank God It's Friday. Is it true story? No, the series that I'm watching is The Resident. That one is a medical drama. But what happened right now was the kid. There is a dad, I guess, that did something to his child because he said that he was overweight. I don't fully know the backstory. I just saw it that they were showing it, and the kid is no longer alive. Hi, Jenny. No, didn't want to send her son to go to with her dad, and she never saw. Mm-mm. The show, The Resident. I have no idea. She fought the judge to not let the son go with the dad and got denied. Honestly, if that happens, I feel like the judge should also get some type of punishment too. I feel like our system is so flawed for the kids. Like for example, Gabriel Fernandez, right? The system did him so dirty. Like the system did Gabriel so dirty. And I feel like those people that were involved in everything should also get some type of penalty alongside, the parents. Why you sound different? I guess you got. Yeah, it's because I don't you guys end up hearing everything else. Like you hear my AC, you hear my what is it called? My fume extractor. And a lot of people don't like hearing that. Or you guys hear the drill. You hear all the back noise instead of me, and I'm constantly having to yell so that way y'all can hear me. How do you make the body of the pen? Are you talking about like the whole entire pen? Like how do I do the pens? Hello. What light are you sticking the pens under? The sun UV light. Uh-oh. It is a long process. I start off with, depending on the glitter, if it's a light glitter, I have to paint my pen white or a lighter base color. If it's a dark glitter, I don't paint it. And then I use resin to attach my glitter, right? Seal my glitter, apply vinyl, seal my vinyl, and then if I need another coat or not. So there's a lot of steps involving a glitter pen. But I'm feeling 22. I know. Look at how cute this is. That was at 4:13. 22. I actually have y'all in a different spot so that way y'all don't feel the table shaking. Look at that. We're upgrading. I make it look so easy. I have done so many pens. I can't even, I've lost count. I couldn't even tell you. I know on the, I can say for sure I've done well over 1,000 pens, well over in the last 4 years. I'm pretty sure I've done like maybe 5,000 pens or so. So I can probably do them in my sleep. I should count how many pens I've done. I didn't know I was in a concert. If I sound terrible, I'm so sorry. I probably sound terrible. Hi, Nikki. What would be your followers' name? My followers? My sparklers? Are you talking about like the Swifties? Y'all are my sparklers. We are the Sparkle fam, that is true. Oh my gosh, I missed it again. I am terrible. And the reason why I use two different lamps, one for personal preference. The Sun UV lamp has a 5-second option, and I just use it to tack to flash cure. Literally, oh, I do. I know, I don't know why. To flash cure and set them on this before I put them underneath my bigger lamp. So that's the reason why. I do. I always miss it. Bad timing. Well, with TikTok, there is like a 15 to 20-second delay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's like a 15 to 20-second delay. So you may send it and then I'm going to miss it. Unless I'm looking at the camera for like 15 seconds. Which, you know, I'm like a squirrel here. I can't stay still. Oh, look, someone else did this color combo. I just looked at myself. Oh my God, I look rough. At the same time, I am not here to put on a show. So this is what you get. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I look like garbage. Garbage. There we go. A fancier garbage. Yes, Blanca, it did get better. Thank you for the follow. That color. I know. It is pink 5 and yellow 1. That blue is pretty. It is blue number 6. Thank you for your order. But yeah, his rash is a lot better. He is doing a lot better, especially too with his eczema. He's doing a lot better with that too. Now it's just he's teething again. His top teeth are starting to bother him. That's the only thing. Thank you for sharing the live. No, 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 never. Yeah, I love this color combination. And then they did a rose gold name. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hesitant on the rose gold name, and I was like, I don't know how that's gonna look. It actually doesn't look bad. I actually do like it. It almost looks like summer with rose gold. Looks like summer. And these are the new pens, by the way. What do you do about the pen ends? Oh, this, I'm covering the thread. I cover the thread so that way I don't get anything on them. And then at the end, I'll pop them off. Like I'll pop the blue tape off of it. It's just painter's tape just to protect it. Because these pens are a little bit more difficult to make. You gotta really cover a lot. Glitter on yourself when you... Yeah, Ethan also has glitter on him. When we took him to the doctor on Wednesday, he had glitter on his nose and on his forehead. And I was like, why do you have glitter? Yeah, Ethan has glitter. Do you ever touch it to stick the vinyl better? Torch it? Yeah. Did you not? I guess you didn't see me. I just did that. I just torched it for the vinyl to stick down better. Especially the flowers. All the time. And then I immediately tried to put the resin on. So I do, yes, I do stay sparkling on a daily basis. I have found glitter in places that I never thought I would ever find. I made my name badge and I'm getting married. Oh, you're getting married! Well, congratulations! And yes, I'll be here. By that time, I should have a lot more designs for sure. For sure. That sounds like sand. Yeah, I hate sand. I really do. So I don't like going to the beach, but you know, I have to. Is there a template for your vinyl pen designs or trial and error? Trial and error, Annette, because every image and every font, everything has its own sizing. Nothing is cookie cutter. Everything is going to be so different. And you won't know until you cut it out or you import it into your like design space or silhouette. A lot of it is just trial and error and a lot of wasting, unfortunately. Glitter is the gift that keeps on giving. Yes, and sometimes I don't want it. Hi, Haley. How are you? Amy, hi. How are you? How you doing? Yes, I sound a little bit different. I have a mic on because that way you guys don't hear my hi Nina, my AC over here. Yep, that was the case. Wait, what happened? Oh, that I sound different? Yes, I have a mic on. You make the crayon pins look so easy. The crayon pins? Which crayon pins? Oh, let me change my glove up. Are you talking about like the other one? The actual crayon pen? Just made another order. Oh, well, thank you for your order. I appreciate it. I think one order should ship today. Possibly. If you had orders going out, or if you had an order due May 3rd, those actually shipped out a few days ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's not bad. Yay! I'm glad you guys are getting your boxes in. Oh, the 10th. Okay, so then oh my bad, might have been a little bit off. That's what I'm working on right now, is the 10th. Ethan has been pretty bad this week. So I didn't get a lot. I didn't get a lot done that I wanted to this week, but I'm still ahead on my orders. So if anything, I might ship these out if I have time. Maybe this weekend, like I'll start packaging some of these orders up so that way they can come pick them up on Monday. Because he has not really let us sleep much this week. He's been sleeping like waking up every hour to every 2 hours. And yesterday was the first night that he slept for almost 6 hours. So that's what we're dealing with. He's just been struggling. I have to get more pop sockets for my friends and all, and they keep trying to take mine. You're like, no. Just be like, you know what? Here you go. Here's the link. Are those vinyl or sticker flowers? They are sticker flowers. She said, do it. You won't. If y'all want to, y'all want a little FYI, I'm trying to get all of the summer stuff and everything ready for launch on Friday, next Friday, the 10th. So hopefully I have everything ready by Monday, if not Tuesday, to fully show you guys. I mean, I've already showed you most of the acrylics, but I haven't showed you guys all of the pens. But hopefully I have them all done this weekend in my little free time, my little spare time. That way I can show you guys. Because I'm pretty much done. I just need to take photos, seal some pens, and then we should be good to go. So this is going to be one of my biggest launches for summer. I couldn't do a big launch last year, but I will this year. And then we probably won't have another big launch until Halloween skis. There is going to be a mushroom pen. There's going to be a mushroom pen, and there's also going to be a mushroom acrylic. So you can do a mushroom keychain, a pop socket, all that stuff. If you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you join it because I will be posting like the times and everything like that. But yes, there is going to be summer. There is going to be mushrooms in this collection. Because for some reason, mushrooms are in. I don't know why. I'm just waiting for the date for the summer collection. Just let me know where it is in the money. It's going to be Friday the 10th. And more than likely, it's going to be an evening drop like I always do. You guys seem to like the evening drop because you're out of work. You're not really doing much. Things like that. So more than likely, it's probably still going to be at 7 p.m. What about mushroom allergies? Let's not get started on mushroom allergies, okay? Because then everybody starts to freak out. And then you just can't eat. Is that torch refillable or rechargeable? Refillable. Yes, join the Facebook group to get updates. Sign up for the email alerts as well. Because I do send emails whenever everything launches. Oh, this one is already sealed. Duh. I forgot I sealed that one. Look how pretty this one is. I do have a mushroom allergy. Okay, it's more like a sensitivity. I just get itchy. That's about it. And one time, we went out to eat, right? And I told the person that I had a mushroom allergy. Well, apparently everything is made with some type of mushroom. And they were just panicking. And I was like, I'll be fine. I was like, I just have like itchy. I just get itchy. That's it. I just get itchy with mushrooms. That's all. I'm not going to die from it. I am allergic to latex though. Yeah, you can use code TikTok to save. You can save with code TikTok. I just have a mushroom aversion. It's just like, just don't eat it. Just don't eat it and you'll be fine. If not, I'll just be itchy. That's about it. That's like the worst that can happen. Like the roof of my mouth just gets itchy, and that's about it. I haven't, been hospitalized for it or anything like that. I am allergic to latex. Latex, I do swell. I do swell with latex. The only reason why I found out is because I went into the dental field, and found out whenever I was trying out gloves for the first time, and yeah, I got swollen like a balloon. I swelled up. I got swollen, and never again have I worn latex. How did you like the? I did not. How did you like the dental field? So I liked what I did. I just didn't like the doctors I worked for. Some management and some doctors that I worked for. They made the workplace, thank you for your order. They made the workplace unbearable. I did pediatrics for 8 years. Yeah, the environment was just terrible. I did pediatric for about 8 years, and I went to the hospital a lot, so they always took me to the hospital. So I always saw the kids under anesthesia. So I worked in I did a lot of general anesthesia and a lot of sedation, so that was like my main thing that I focused on for the kiddos. And then after that, I decided to go into braces, because I did braces with kids too. And I was like, you know what? I want to try doing braces. And I actually enjoyed doing orthodontic more than I liked doing pediatrics better. I will say my bedside manner was top notch. I can work with kids. I was in the dental field a few years ago too, and it all depends on the doctors. Yes, it does. And unfortunately, the doctor that I worked for like 6 years, he was terrible. Why I stayed, I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea why I stayed with him. I guess it was just because I was comfortable. I knew exactly what I was doing every single day. I didn't have to worry about like trying to learn something new. I was also a trainer, and I was also a lead. So I was in some type of leadership in my last job, and that was about it. It was very stressful. It was stressful mainly because the doctor that I worked with, she got the cops called on her. That why you still with Mr. Sparkles? Why? What did I say? Oh my gosh. Houston, my brain is still is mush right now. Okay. Hi, Megan. So yeah, so the last 2 doctors I worked for, one of them got fired. The second one, we tried to get him fired, but because we got the other doctor fired, it was too soon to get this one fired. And the first doctor actually no, she got the cops called on her for trying to supposedly poison one of the dental assistants. One of the dental assistants thought that she was being poisoned by this said doctor because of how this doctor was treating that dental assistant. And I told her, I'm like, you're so stupid. Why are you calling the cops on her? She didn't do anything. She was just stupid to begin with. And this doctor she's never going to do that. She's never going to poison somebody or risk her license for that or anything like that. But I kid you not. What offices are you working at? I know. So she was mean. She kept me in. So there was one time when my manager didn't show up to this office, because there was 5 different offices. She didn't show up to this office because she was like, Priscilla, you got it. Essentially, I was the manager because she didn't want to deal with that doctor. She wanted to be close to her house. So I had to, deal with her. And she was like, we disagreed on a patient. And she was like, Priscilla, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah, sure. At this point, Travis's family was coming in from Florida, and I thought she was going to talk to me about a patient really quickly. No. So I closed the door at 5 5 p.m. By 7:30 is when I left there because she decided to tell me that I needed to be like this other lead that just shuts up and listens to their doctors. First of all, I don't shut up. Secondly, if you mess with my schedule and you mess with the timing of the schedule that they tell me that I have to keep up with, because if not, I get in trouble if the girls go overtime. I'm not going to get in trouble for you. And I would tell my manager, like, hey, Rebecca, you need to talk to the doctor because she's the one that's wanting to have all these girls go overtime. And I'm done trying to get in trouble for her. I was like, so if you don't want us to go overtime, you need to talk to her. I was like, because I'm done. So this whole entire time she was talking to me, telling me how I needed to be pretty much like to shut up. And at one point the conversation just wasn't going anywhere. And she was like, you know what? This conversation isn't going anywhere. We just need to stop. And I told her, I was like, Doc, I said, you pulled me in here. You want to have this conversation. You started this conversation. So now we're going to end it. We're not going to, lollygag this into the next day. I said, we're going to stay here and we're going to talk about it. I said, I'm not going to do this. And she was like, do you know how it feels when I get called every single night about you guys complaining and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, y'all expect me to be in a good mood and this and that. And then I told her, I was like, Doc, I was like, you know how we're also expected to come in without an attitude? I said, you leave all of that at the door. So why is it any different for you? That wasn't all of it. It got worse. There's so much drama. Too many girls in one place. Yes, it was bad. And then there was one time when we had to sit down, right? This was Jimena. If you guys don't know who Jimena is, Jimena worked for me. If y'all want to hear the cheese may, I'll tell y'all. But Jimena worked for me here at Sparkles and More. And I actually got her hired at the last dental place. Well, we all had to have a little sit down with this doctor because of how she was treating Jimena. And you know who suggested that we have a sit down? The owner. And I told my manager, that does not sound like a good idea, Rebecca, because it sounds like we're about to corner her. And she was like, well, I forgot what his name was. He said that we need to talk to her. And I was like, okay. So we all sat down in a little circle and talked about our pain points, our grievances, right? That didn't end well. So it started with one of the girls, right? And one of the girls was saying like, oh, this is what I struggle with and blah, 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 blah. One of the things that this doctor complained a lot about me was saying that I was never available. Okay. That wasn't the case. Every single time that she came to me to ask me for something, I was always busy because I had a schedule to run. And I was also taking care of 5 offices at the same time and making sure that everybody was taken care of. So I would say, hold on, give me a second. Let me finish this. And then I'll get to that. Every single time she would tell me that or ask me for something, that's the answer I gave her. So then my pain point was, if I say, give me a second, I will get to it in a second. That means I'll get to it in a second. And that was mainly directed towards her. So she didn't like that. And then it was Jimena's turn to talk, right? And so Jimena let her know that she didn't appreciate how she was being talked to and everything. And oh boy, she thought that I had told Jimena how she was, right? At this point, Jimena didn't know anything about the doctor. We didn't tell her anything about the doctor. And Jimena started to put the puzzle pieces together of how she was, right? And so immediately this doctor thought that we had poisoned Jimena. And she told Jimena, who are you to say how I should feel, right? And I told her, I was like, well, we shouldn't be dealing with how you're feeling. And I told her, I was like, we shouldn't be assuming what your feelings are. And she's like, it's not your job to assume. I was like, that's when Rebecca ended the conversation, right? And then I go and I march into Rebecca's office and I told her, I was like, Rebecca, I need you to get Dr. Marty. I need you to get Dr. Marty on the phone right now. I said, because we are not going to have this conversation anymore. She's got to go. She got fired a month later because of all the problems that we had with her. I think those aren't my pens you're doing. I usually miss my orders. Amanda, did you get the Ohana set? If so, then yes. So if you listen to my story, that's what happened. I know y'all didn't ask for my dental story, but there was a lot more that had to do with that. Oh, and then the next doctor that got hired, right? We thought he was going to be better, and the regional manager, she was talking to me and she was like, "Oh my gosh, he's going to be so much better. He seems to have a better attitude and blah blah blah." Boy, I tell you what, he was worse. He was worse. And Jimena ended up quitting because of him. I quit because of him. Yep. Yep. I had to get ready for a procedure, right? And I did. I got ready for the procedure. I got yelled at for getting ready for this procedure because the procedure ended up being something else. And he was like, "Why did you bring that tool out?" And I said, "Because that was a procedure." And he's like, "Well, now it's not." And then I went up to him afterwards and I was like, "What is your problem?" Yay, I'm glad you got to see it. I was going to say, I'm glad you got to saw it. Look at this one. Thank you for your order, by the way. So yeah, so he complained a lot. And unfortunately, he is still there. They're trying to get rid of him, but a lot of the parents have complained that they keep changing doctors. And I'm like, well, if y'all would, do a better vetting process on these doctors, you wouldn't have such a problem. But I'm not there anymore. So not my problem. Sometimes I do miss it. And then sometimes I remember all the shenanigans I got put in, and I was like, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, I haven't had a successful office thus far. So yeah, everywhere and useless. Yeah, I still have my license, and I still keep up with it. But I haven't worked anywhere where I haven't had an issue. The very first dental office I worked for, I got accused of stealing toothpaste. Yeah, you heard that right. I got accused of stealing toothpaste. I mean, I know I have a record for being a klepto, right? But I never stole toothpaste. Come on, that's beneath me. Stealing toothpaste is not something I needed to do. Seriously, and I can tell you who stole the toothpaste. It was the hygienist, because they came and they gave the big old. It was the Colgate brand. Literally, I could go get it from Wally World. Okay. And I even told him, I was like, "Do you want me just to go get you this toothpaste from Walmart?" And he was like, "That's not the case, Priscilla. The case is that you stole it." And I said, "I didn't steal any toothpaste. It was the hygienist, because it was only us two there." Yeah, I got blamed for stealing toothpaste. And then he was like, "We just can't trust you. I need you to resign your position," and blah, 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 and this and that. And I was like, oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, he's no longer around, so there is that. Unfortunately, he was a good guy. I just don't know what happened that time. And unfortunately, he's just no longer around. Thank you. My cops ones, yeah, where I got arrested. I mean, yes, now I do. Now I am. I've been doing this for 4 years. Well, it'll be 4 years in June. Yeah, I found out that a few years ago that he no longer is here on this earth, and I was like, well, that's kind of sad, because I actually like the dude. I sure did. I liked the dude, and he made me not want to deal with adults, because that he was general, and I hate it. I hate adults. I hate adults. I'm sorry, but don't take this the wrong way. But some of y'all, I am one of those too. Before y'all say anything, are the biggest babies. The biggest babies when it comes to dental work. Not me though. Not me. I am not a big baby when it comes to dental work, but some of y'all are worse than kids. I work with both, okay? I work with both kids and adults were the worst to work with. I swear. I wanted to smack some of them. I mean, that was like frowned upon. Like Travis. Travis is the worst when it comes to dental. My critic and grown men are the worst. An X-ray tech. Oh my goodness. I had better luck with kiddos. I literally just offered a kiddo a little token so he could go get, so they can go get like a little toy, and they would just open right up. They'd be like, I'm like, I need to take an X-ray. I don't want to. What if I give you a token for a toy? Okay. And then they wouldn't open up for the other half, and I was like, I'm gonna take your token away. That wasn't the deal. And they're like, what do you mean that wasn't the deal? I said, I needed to take your X-rays. And they'd be like, well, how many is it? And I'm like, it's just 4. I'm like, we did 2 already. We need to do 2 more. Okay. And then I would give them 2 tokens. And I'm like, see? It's like, see what happens when you listen? Right? But I couldn't do that with adults. But yeah, adults are the worst. And so I didn't want to work with them anymore. I was like, nah, y'all are too much. Too much. And then once, like, before I quit and did, my business full time, I worked with teenagers. I loved the teenagers that I had, because every single time they would come in, they'd be like, why are you not brushing your teeth? And they're like, because I don't want to. And I'm like, look at your teeth. I was like, you need to brush your teeth. They look so gross. And then they'd be like, no, they don't. I'm like, yeah, they do. And then I would show them, right? Because it's dangerous for them not to brush their teeth when they have braces, because, it can just look terrible. And your gums would look really bad, and then would have to take your braces off. And then I would show them, and I'd be like, see, look at all this gunk. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah. Little old ladies with horrific injuries are the strongest human being. See, I wish my grandma was like that. She's no longer here, but once she fell, that was it. She was done. Some old ladies, though, they're stubborn. My grandma was stubborn. She was sweet. She was a sweet old lady. And when she got put in the nursing home, she was mean. I yelled. Oh, I didn't yell at her, but she was being mean to me one time. And I told her, I was like, next time, I was like, I'm going to roll you to the other side, because she couldn't walk. I was like, I'm not going to get you your pudding next time. She didn't get to meet Ethan. I wish she could have. I wish she could have met Ethan, but she would have been crazy for him. Actually, did she even get to see? I don't think she met any of her. No, she met one. No, she met two. Two of her great grandkids before she passed. It's just crazy how time flies. I think those are all the pins. So I'm going to put these underneath the light, take the other ones off. Oh my gosh, am I actually done sealing pens? Oh, perfect. It's almost time to clock out. All right, let's switch these. Clock out. Where am I clocking out, Priscilla? Look what my hands are sticky. Look what you made me do. Emma's done. Emma's done. Here's my puzzle. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. All right, let's take these off. Anyways, that's my story. That's my life story. I know you guys didn't ask for it, but you know. So this is what I do with these. That's it. And then I just clean off that little piece that is like right there. Did I not start this one? Oh, we got different views. I'll probably put these together tonight, to be honest with you. Where's my other two? Here it is. Here it is. This is probably my favorite combination so far. The blue. Bye, Dora. The blue and the yellow. So pretty. I am live. I'm actually finishing up my stuff. I've been live for over an hour now. And there you go. Thank you. This one is pink too, but yeah, the sunflower one. Chef's kiss. I don't know how big these sunflowers are. I would have to check. I was taking a good nap and didn't see the notification. Hey, you take that nap. It's okay. I would take a nap instead of watching myself. If I could, I would. We're almost done. Did you get those trays from Target? I did, yes. I don't know if they still have them. The last time someone told me that there wasn't any of these left. Like any of the trays left. Oh, shit. There we go. 11. This one's super pretty. And then see? Nice and perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. It's so satisfying to pull that off. There we go. Okay. Almost done. I got everything I wanted to get done today, which is good. I feel accomplished. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm just finishing this up, but make sure you guys stay tuned for any Facebook post. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, make sure to join our Facebook group. It is linked in my bio. Go join all the social medias because I'm going to be posting over the next few days until Friday. So next Friday, the summer stuff that is going to be launching. Right now, I have a hard date set for May 10th. So next Friday for the summer stuff to be launching. You're not going to want to miss it. It is, hold on. Let me get my list. Okay. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 different summer pens. 1, 2, 3 different teacher pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different medical pens. I have medicals, x-rays, dental, teachers, and pharmacy pens that are going to come out. And then I have a whole bunch of acrylics coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 30 acrylic designs, both for medical, teachers, pharmacy, radiology, dental, and summer. Oh, and then I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I have 10 of the mental health pens also coming out. So it's going to be a total of 34 pens. 34 different pens that it's going to be coming out, and about 30 different acrylic designs that are going to be coming out. So you're going to have an array of things. So there you go. Well, there you go. I have to, there's a few things that I have to finish glittering, but yes, you're going to get 34 different pens and over 30 different acrylics. You're welcome. You're welcome. And then my next thing that I'll be working on is Halloween. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on Halloween once I launch. Once I launch summer, I'm going to start working on Halloween. So that way, maybe in July, I can start launching Halloween because y'all seem to be wanting Halloween stuff in July for some reason after July 4th. I don't know. But just get ready, okay? Y'all, see, this is, how many do you have to make for show? I'm going to make 34 of them to take photos of and show them off. So, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that is going to be coming. So that's why you want to make sure that you stay within all the social medias in case if you miss any of my TikTok posts. At least you'll be able to see them on Facebook, Instagram, Discord, all of those different places if you miss one of them. But yeah. So I hope you guys are excited because there's a lot coming. I didn't play around. I'm not pregnant anymore. So now you have my undivided attention. Well, for the most part. But other than that, I'm going to leave you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I hope to see you guys maybe Monday. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Maybe Monday for shipping, ship some orders out. We'll see. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.